Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this episode of I Go Gaming, where today I will be building part of a Jurassic World Evolution 2 park. I already started it out a little bit with this, so I used Kai's Wii Toolbox mod in order to get the arrival point like this. So for example, I could do that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. And then the expanded terrain tools to make this little mountain. And yeah, it's a mountain that I'm actually going to turn into a mountain instead of a huge chunk of grass. Real quick. So, I was thinking having the arrival point, the tunnel arrival point built into the mountain would make sense. And then also looking out into the park at the beginning also makes sense. So I did that. And obviously all I've put in is a emergency shelter, a bathroom, and the arrival point. But I think it will probably turn out good. Gonna add a little bit of grass to the top of this mountain. It's more of a plateau, but plateaus, mountains, there's not a huge difference. So, I'm trying to figure out how to make this look the best. I think this will work. I'm still very highly disappointed that the park that I built that was packed full of decorations and looked really nice didn't work, because I really wanted to show that. Also, last night I noticed that 100% of people watching my videos are subscribed. So thank you for that. But thinking about it, that also makes sense because I have 30 subscribers, and that's really the only reason that you're going to find one of my videos is if you're subscribed and turn on notifications, or check out my channel every once in a while. That's really the only way you can find my videos if you don't want to go scrolling for 5-10 minutes. Which I understand why YouTube does that, but at the same time, it's a wee bit annoying. So, thank you everybody who is subscribed, which at the point of recording this is everybody who has watched one of my videos. So, thank you. And I'm gonna continue polishing this mountain plateau thing. And I might go ahead and cut a bit of this out, but I probably won't. So I'm thinking the first enclosure is going to be a Brachiosaurus exhibit. And I think it is going to be right as you head down the mountain. I still don't know how I want the guests to get down the mountain. Maybe I'll have it be from just making one part of it less mountainy. Or maybe I'll do a monorail or something. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. So, I think this looks okay. So, I'm gonna add a couple decorations in. So, I'm going to go to the gyrosphere so that I can get the Jurassic World gate. And I think that's about the middle. Probably should not do that, actually. But if you ever wondered how I get the Jurassic World gate on the, like, as a decoration, this is how I do it. By going to the gyrosphere or Jurassic Tour, and then, yeah, it is really that easy. Unless you're playing on console and, don't use the Jurassic World era. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do a Brachiosaurus exhibit first. I think I'm going to use a DFW fence. The DFW fences look the best in my opinion, but at the same time, it also says DFW. So that's the reason I don't use it most of the time, is because most of the time I don't do a DFW build. But I think I'll use the DFW fences this time, since they look better, in my opinion. And I think this is where there is going to be a path down. So I'm gonna smooth it out a bit. By, smoothing it out a little bit so that I guess can more, or rather less ugly walk down, because with the expanded terrain tools, things can still walk up straight up a mountain as if it was nothing, because basic game code, the most mountain that you can get is like this is the most mountain you can get with the base game. Even then, I think that's more than normal. So, that's, yeah. But, yeah, I'm gonna put the guest path down the mountain here. And then also a path. And I'll probably put a fence here as well, trying to think of what it's called. A handrail fence. This one. For, safety, of course. So that people are less likely to fall down. And then I'm going to continue this path forward. And down the mountain. Let's see. I might make the Brachiosaurus exhibit a walkthrough habitat. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Once I finish up the path. Gonna try my best to get this done and not ugly. Oh, okay, well, I failed. I probably should not have done it this way. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna not do that because that does not look good at all. I guess I have to make the path perfect. Oh well. I will make it the right side of the path goes into the park, and the left side goes to a bunch of cool views of the park. So, no, it should probably keep on going to here-ish. Maybe do a couple of these. Branches for guests to wander in. Oh, I just realized something I should probably really make these viewing paths with the Kai's expanded paths, fences, and pylons mod. So that, like, they provide visibility. And then, this one, darn. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do this gate because the other ones things can walk through, and that did not flatten the terrain. I guess I'm gonna go flatten the terrain. I think the one downside of the, not expanded, the only downside of the terrain tools mod is that it doesn't save this, like slope and intensity are maxed and radius is minimum, and then if I exit and go back it resets. I don't think it does that normally, but I think that is the only downside. I think just for the fence to match, I am going to use this fence. That is the matching fence, right? Yeah. And yep. So that the fence matches, and I think I will go up to there. Right? Yeah, and then I'll put an invisible fence there. So part of the expanded fences mod is there are invisible fences that are actually invisible. And they are indestructible. Their security rating is 9. They are indestructible. I should probably get those lower, actually. Although, oh well, I can do 2 layers so that I can do this. And let's see, yeah, okay, that looks good. So, the Brachiosaurus enclosure, I decided it will be a walk-through enclosure. Yeah, it's gonna be a walk-through enclosure because they're Brachiosaurus, it makes sense. And yeah. The one downside of the truly invisible fence is that ranger teams cannot drive through it, unlike the Biosyn expansion fence. But it's not really a big deal if you're in sandbox mode. It's not a huge deal anyways. And that looks good. And oh yeah, might as well just do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently. So this is not a modded gate. However, normally you cannot put paths under it without glitches or mods, which I used the latter. And yeah. I am going to turn these into invisible viewing paths and then expand them a bit so that we just see guests wandering around the exhibit. Then dinosaur danger to guests is off, so I won't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a couple random paths here and there so that guests seemingly are just wandering around. Hopefully, at least. And yeah, this is what I typically do for walkthrough enclosures, like the one that was in the good park that I wanted to show. It's probably gonna be a while until I get over that entirely, because I really enjoyed that park. So, putting a couple of paths here, no pattern or anything, just putting them around. And then next, I think I am going to do a guest area. And after the guest area, probably another enclosure, I think for a Torosaurus. Yeah, I think I'll do another enclosure for a Torosaurus, which is my favorite ceratopsian dinosaur. I probably put more than enough paths in there, but oh well. And the invisible paths do not obstruct trees or anything like that. So, this will be a-okay. Alright, there, and now if I do that, there's probably going to be a bit of lag. Oh? No? In the mod description it says there might be lag, but there wasn't any lag there for me. I think I'm just gonna do that, and a facility path. And then I'll get the Brachiosauruses started, and then I'll do more things on top of the mountain. So I think I'll do two 1993 Brachiosauruses, and then two 1993 B Brachiosauruses. And then I'll probably put something else in there, but I'm not sure what. I was thinking a Nodosaurus, but that is small enough to where it can fit through that gate. So probably won't. I might do some more. Oh, if you're wondering how I got the extra 1993 skin, it's from the Jurassic Park Overhaul mod. And then the same mod also added and improved a bunch of other 1993, 1997, and 2001 patterns. And yeah, mod is fantastic. I'm not gonna do 2001 Brachiosauruses though. I think think I'll add in a couple of Brachiosaurus as well. I'm guessing, yep, that's from the Sauropod mod. Sauropod expansion mod, I think. So, I'm going to put in a couple of sauropods. And some trees. I'll probably put in some trees. So up here I'm going to expand the path straight ahead, I think. Did that? Okay, that's cool that it automatically does that. I'm gonna expand it over there and put an amenity or something there. And then I am going to make a little viewing area. And I'll probably put a couple decorations there, but I think I'll do most of the decorations in between videos. And yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. Probably add in some views over here. Maybe even a hotel. Yeah, a hotel would probably be nice. And I'm gonna do this just so it doesn't mess with the terrain. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, you can do a bunch of silly things with the toolbox mod. Yeah, I can fix that later. Okay, I'm gonna fix it now, actually. There. Whatever. So, a hotel here would be nice. And then I'll add in some decorations and some path art, along with filling in gaps in between episodes. And, ooh, no, never mind, that's too steep. That's too steep for it to look reasonable. Then I might add in a smaller hotel. Yeah, sure, why not? This time I think I will build it normally. And then I'll probably fix that right now. Let's see. This is also what I had to do for the arrival point. And then just smooth it out. But, floating buildings, not really what I like seeing the most. It's not the thing that I like looking at the most. Okay, I'm gonna add in some trees now. I think I'm in the, yep, temperate autumn biome. And some grassland shrubs. And probably some more trees. And then I turned off herbivore water, dehydration, and water because, quite frankly, it's annoying when you have big habitats like the ones I typically do, where I just have a bunch of mixed species. Because then there's just barely not enough for everything, and yeah. Alright. So, release all of those and double check the fence is complete. It is, what should the next enclosure be? Torosaurus, that's what I said. So, for the Torosaurus, I'm probably gonna do something pretty simple. Probably just an enclosure, nothing special about it. And then I'll put in a couple of other mixed herbivores, probably. And this one is not going to be a walkthrough habitat, so I will go ahead and do that. Brachiosaurus and Stegosaurus are very noisy. So in here, I think I'll probably end up putting a group of Triceratops in. Yeah, let's put a group of Triceratops in here as well. Again, the Jurassic Park overhaul mod, and then the Jurassic Park the game mod for Lady Marga and Bakita. The Bakita one is even smaller than the others. So, I'm going to do this, and I should probably wrap up the video relatively soon. So, Torosaurus, I should probably make a bigger enclosure than that. Nah, it doesn't matter. Torosaurus, they live in the same area as Triceratops, and thus T-Rex, and it's pretty much the same as a Triceratops, but I like it more, and I feel like it gets disrespected way too much. Yeah, it's my favorite ceratopsid dinosaur. So, oh, did I not hit release on the Apatosaurus? Apparently I didn't hit release on that one. So, Torosaurus has, I think, the second largest skull of any. No, it would have had the third largest skull of any living terrestrial creature. And yeah. Actually, I'll probably end up putting the Torosaurus in with the Triceratops and Brachiosauruses. Because, yeah, I'll probably do that. But, yeah. Go ahead and speed things up and... What should I put in here if I put the Torosaurus in there? Did I? Yeah, I did. I think maybe a small carnivore. Maybe a small omnivore. That's too small. I think I'll put Nodosaurus in here. And yeah. So Nodosaurids are ankylosaurids, but smaller without the spikes on their head, and they also don't have the club. So that's a Nodosaurus in a nutshell. I think I'll put an Olorotitan in there as well. I know Olorotitans are pretty colorful. And yeah. Skittish? Yeah, just skittish. That's alright. An Olorotitan isn't going to panic to a Nodosaurus. So, I am playing on the temperate autumn square map. And yeah. I'm playing with pretty basic sandbox settings. Nothing special about this park. I do know I am going to try to make it as good as the other one, but I don't know. Let's see. Yep, alright. I think that is going to be the end of the episode. So, if you enjoyed the video, or want it to continue as a series, or it is going to continue as a series, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, consider leaving a like, and if this video is found by people new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And until next time, have a good time.